Hey everybody, Happy New Year. I'm so excited to be doing lives again, and I was just thinking about some things for myself, and I wanted to share them with you guys because gotta get back into it, gotta get back into the lives. So I wanted to share with you something that happened yesterday with Chris that I was thinking about, because it really comes down to me and reflecting on it. How do we deal with these kind of patterns in our life or behaviors that we maybe have that at one point in our life has maybe protected us, saved us, but now it's like we just don't need it anymore. We're not in that space anymore. So like yesterday, Chris and I, we were having a discussion about something, maybe you could call it an argument, but it wasn't like angry, but we just weren't agreeing on something, and it was just a topic that keeps coming up. And, I really sometimes I should be honest and tell you, most of the time when I'm in these discussions with Chris, I just get angry and I just start to shut down. And I really admire in my husband that he's amazing. My husband is like this. Me, not so much. And he's really amazing, and he's always, calm and, really even about things and fair. And I just probably, if I'm honest, am not as good at that as he is. So we were having this discussion and just kind of walked away being like, 'cause sometimes I'm just like, I need to go away. I can't. And, he came back to me about like an hour or something later. And I really love this about my husband. And I have to say, I'm so grateful to have him in my life. Seriously, he's the one for me. And he said to me, let's repair. Come back to me. And he's seeing that I'm just pulling away, all this is happening. And it happens so much with me, right? But I love that 14 years together, he kind of knows. And it's amazing. He's putting his own frustrations aside, that he has about the topic to try and just engage with me again and bring me back. And I've been thinking about that because when he was saying that to me, in my heart, obviously I wanted to come back to him, but there was this feeling around me that was I can't, and it had nothing to do with him. It was my own personal feeling. And in thinking about that today, because this is I feel like the work of my lifetime for me personally, and how I can kind of explain it is, when you go through situations in your life, let's say you're a kid and you see this beautiful magical flower and you go up to smell it as a kid and it literally bites almost half your finger off and you're bleeding and it's terrible. And you're like, oh my God, what just happened? And where's the Band-Aid? And there's no Band-Aids anywhere. No one's there to help you and you're freaking out. And that just happens let's say 50 times, when you're a kid or, things happen in your life. This is my story I'm making up. And, that person then becomes older and they're like, I will never go near that flower again. That pricked me. That was horrible. Oh my God, I cannot do that. And, we create these behaviors and just assumptions, right? Assumptions that all the flowers are bad. Everything's going to prick me. So anyways, then, we become adults. And here's the thing that I think is the game changer. We become adults and we forget that, wait a second, now the prick doesn't hurt as bad anymore because I'm bigger. I've got my own money in my pocket. If there aren't Band-Aids around, I can go get myself a Band-Aid. And maybe even if you're lucky enough like me, you have someone in your life that will say, let me get that Band-Aid for you and help you. And I think about this a lot because I think to myself, how can I let go of the things that maybe served me or saved me at certain times in my life, but I don't need them anymore. I don't need to protect myself anymore. I'm an adult now, or I'm in a different situation now. I need to let go of those behaviors of those feelings, but it is so hard. And it is such a work in progress for me, you know, and I just wanted to share that with you guys in case maybe that resonates with you. If it does, like, please comment below. If you think there's someone that maybe would get value out of this message, please tag them. You know, I am just on this journey and I love sharing with you guys. And I just feel like, you know, it's 2018, it's a new year. What are these patterns or behaviors that were maybe serving us at one point in our life, maybe saving us? You know, there are these defense mechanisms that are there for a purpose and reason, but we just don't need them anymore. And how do we let go of them? Okay, how do we let go of them? I'm on that journey to figure that out. So anyways, I hope you guys found that interesting. I'm happy to be back. I'm so excited to be doing the lives again. I love you guys. Shine bright, everybody, and I hope you have a good week.